Shalom. All praises go to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rawach, double honor, son to the elder apostles at Great Millstone, for the teachings of the scriptures, among other things. Shalom to the sincere Akim across the world. Now, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 19, titled Cities of Refuge for Murderers, or I should say slayers, actually, killers, because there's a difference in the scriptures between murder and killing. So I'm going to get up in that too. And thus, there is also a difference between murder and killing nowadays, even though Esau changed it. You don't have, look, what he calls these, like Ted Bundy and stuff like that, all these serial killers are actually not serial killers, they're serial murderers. A serial killer is a person that kills murderers. Let's say there's 20 murderers. They have committed murder, unrightfully murdered a person by robbery or, thievery is the same. Or just waiting to kill somebody because of a, drug deal or something. Well, I don't know, just crazy stuff. Just, for example, let me see, he stole something, or, yeah, you're also not allowed to murder thieves. If you catch him breaking into your house and it's dark at night, then you kill him, then it's not murder. But if there's light and you saw his face and then you go kill him, that's murder. That's not killing, that's murder. That's why it says in the scriptures, thou shalt not murder, but it doesn't say anything about killing. For example, Leviticus 20:13, if a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman's homosexuality, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death, 100%. Right? This is not murder. This is killing. Their blood shall be upon them. So it's not upon your hands. It's their own fault. But I would advise you not to go do this because we are not in our laws right now. Wait, let me say it better. We are not in the authority to do these things right now because our laws don't prevail now. Everything is lawful, but it's not expedient. We are living under these Edomites, their laws, so don't go do this. And another example of killing instead of murder is this. And if a man take a wife and her mother, so have sex with them both, it is wickedness. They shall be burned with fire, both he and they, that there be no wickedness among you. So clearly it shows you that here, this is not murder, this is killing. So this is an example of killing. This is an example of killing. And if a man lie with a beast, he shall surely be put to death. And ye shall slay the beast. And ye shall slay the beast also. Right. So another example of killing, not murder. So now we're going to get up in the murder and the killing, but in this scripture chapter. Right, so it says here, first one, when Yahweh thy power had cut off the nations whose land Yahweh thy power giveth thee, and thou succeedest them, and dwellest in their cities and in their houses. That's what the Lord gave us, because they was doing wicked in the land. So the Lord allowed us to go out there and kill them. Deuteronomy 7 is an example. Deuteronomy chapter 7, another example of killing. Deuteronomy 7:1, when Yahweh thy power shall bring thee into the land whither thou goest to possess it, and hast cast out many nations before thee, the Hittites, and the Girgashites, and the Amorites, and the Canaanites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou. And when Yahweh thy power shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them, kill them, and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor show mercy unto them. See, this is killing. And one of the reasons, many reasons why we were allowed to kill them, Deuteronomy chapter 9 verse 4, speak not thou in thine heart after that Yahweh thy power had cast them out from before thee, saying, for my righteousness Yahweh had brought me in to possess this land. But for the wickedness of these nations does Yahweh drive them out from before thee. That's the reason why we were allowed to put them to death, for their wickedness. Leviticus chapter 18, you can read about their wickedness from verse 5 until verse 24. No? 21. No. Yeah. 23. They was doing those things. Defile not ye yourselves, 24, in any of these things, for in all these, the nations, all this here, verse 3, after the doings of the land of Egypt, so including them, wherein ye dwelt back in the days, shall ye not do. And after the dwelling of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, shall ye not do. Neither shall ye walk in their ordinances. Right. Verse 24, for in all these the nations are defiled, which I cast out before you. And if I'm correct, wait a minute, number 20 also. Leviticus 20 and yeah, that too. Yeah. Here, let me read it here. For example, it says here. Sorry. First, so this is Leviticus 20, and if you read from verse, yeah, you can. Yeah, here, you can read on from verse 2. You can read the whole chapter if you want to, if you have the time. Now, right, Moloch, right now. It says here, Leviticus chapter 20, verse 1 until verse 23. And ye shall not walk in the manners of the nations which I cast out before you, for they committed all these things, and therefore I abhorred them. So what did they do? They were sacrificing children, as you can see here. Whosoever he be of the children of Israel, or of the stranger that sojourn in Israel, which are Israelite foreigners, that giveth any of his seed unto Molech, which nowadays Molech is, nowadays Molech is known as, let me say it differently. The original Molech is a cow, which goes into the golden calf, which goes into Baal, which goes into Satan worship. And then the one at Bohemian Grove is an owl. It's the same thing. Well, it looks like an owl, as you can see here. It looks like an owl, but they have other bird-like type things that they worship. These Edomites do. These devils, they have it there, right, at the Bohemian Grove. I'll put this link in the description box on this Instagram thing, because they have a computer software that allows them to blur out the pictures. Only if you go on Instagram, then the pictures will be better visualized, or better visible. Yeah, they're gonna be visible better. As you can see, it's not blurry. See this one? Yeah, this one is blurry. Facebook has it also. So all these major platforms like Facebook and Instagram, and also Twitter, if I'm correct. I'm not sure about Twitter actually, but I do know Facebook and Instagram. They have certain. Let me see Twitter. Yeah, Twitter. Oh no, Twitter makes it unblurry, so it makes it clear, but the one on Facebook keeps it blurry. And yeah, see, this one also comes through clear. Anyway, I'll leave this in the description box, so you could check it out for yourself. Now, this is right. And where was I again? In Molech. He shall surely be put to death. The people of the land shall stone him with stones. So basically from verse 2 until verse 22. Let me see. Yeah. No. Here. Well, 21. And if a man shall take his brother's wife, it is an unclean thing. He had uncovered his brother's nakedness. They shall be childless. The Most High is going to make sure that you're not going to be able to make children. And if a man lie with his uncle's wife, he had uncovered his uncle's nakedness. They shall bear their sin. They shall die childless. The Most High is going to curse you, man, for these things. But these nations that were before us, these things they were doing. Also in Egypt, they was doing this. That's why these Edomites, they glorify this guy named King Tut or something like that, because he had a clubfoot or something like that, and there was a bunch of incest family. Because these people were worshiping Satan and incest in ancient Egypt. This article on, I don't even know what this freaking word means. I don't pronounce it.
Consanguinity.
Consanguinity, the fact of being descended from the same ancestor, basically incest. Having sex with your But this is what they was doing. Also witchcraft with familiar spirits, stuff like that, and right. To maintain their family power, they was doing that. So the Lord said not to do it. That's why you have these elites, they're doing it too. That's why this guy, that's why Elon Musk looks somewhat Asiatic at some certain points in time. When you look at his pictures, he looks, because people ask, like, is he Asian? Why? Because the children of Lot and of Ammon are actually incest babies. Let me see here. Which goes to the Chinese eyes, so-called Chinese eyes or Japanese eyes. Let me see. People ask, like, Elon Musk is not half Chinese, as Kanye West called him. Why did he call him half Chinese? We know. I made a video before this guy even was around. Well, that I know of. I don't know this guy, man. I heard of him, but anyway. Right. So, what are Down syndrome people? Yeah, because they have these Asiatic eyes, and these are the same eyes that, how you call this guy? Elon Musk has. They have Asiatic eyes from time to time. They look Asiatic. They look like Asian people. But if you understand the scriptures, then you will know why they have these type of eyes. It's Lot and his two daughters. Those are Chinese, and the first one was Chinese, and the second one is Japan. Ammon is Japan, and Moab is China. Right. Those are the people. But not to say that, let me see, how can I say it? I don't want to call them pretty, but not to say that certain, okay, let me just show this, okay? Let me show you something, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they have a real problem. They have a real jaw problem over there in China, or actually Korea, actually a little bit above China. But they have a serious jaw problem over there. They have a serious jaw problem over there. And also, of course, the eye surgery that they do. Props to these surgeons that are geniuses. The fact that they can do these things, I'm like, yeah, okay, man. And hey, man, it's crazy, crazy what they can do. I don't even know how how the hell they do that thing. Only thing is kind of still the same as her lips. Even the nose is different, the eyes is different. They don't have eyelids like other people do. Their eyelids don't fold inward, so they do the eye surgery. You can look that up if you feel like it. They, like I said, they have a lot of issues concerning them. But then again, you have so-called whatever. and you have ones that look a little bit better. To me, they all look alike, and I think in America that's something racist. But you need to shut the fuck up because I'm not American. Second, um, it would be an honor for my people to actually look alike because I want this of the 60s, 70s. We all had the same hair. Now, this is what I call unity. I want to see this. I want us to look alike because we're not supposed to be fucked up like them, looking all different and shit. Well, like how we look like now, all messed up. Motherfuckers have yellow hair. Just bullshit, man. Just bullshit. I don't want that. I want our people to look like we look like one people. That's what I want. This one is beautiful. You have our people of different skin color and stuff like that, just like the earth. We often already had that. We had that since before. And it's not something just of slavery because you have the Ethiopians. They also have different skin color. And a lot of them, no, they didn't go into slavery under these cave monkeys, so you can't blame rape. And also these Bushmen people, tribe, Sun Bushmen, they also have brown skin, and they never been in slavery. So you can't do that little trick like, oh, I say it a lot just to hurt you, especially if you say some dumb shit about dark skin and woolly hair. So I'll say some stuff, just to break your spirit. But now this guy is like he's mixed up. I do know that. What is he, Yui Newton or something like that? Yui. I do know that, and I think she also, but coincidentally, but it's not always the same thing, It's not always the fact of that. But we always had, in Africa, you always have, these are not Israelites, by the way. These are Hamites. The ones that I just showed you. Those are Hamites. Wait. Huh? Okay, I clicked it away, whatever. Those are Hamites. You have the Ethiopians also. They have different shades of brown, So, and they never went into slavery under these cave monkeys. So, it's not because they're mixed breed. But like I said, some of them are. Like, for example, if I'm correct, this one. I'm not sure. I didn't look her up 100%, but I looked at her. I was like, yeah, you're already, right. Anyway, so going on. Right. Yeah, I don't even know what the hell I was talking about anymore. I went too deep up in this. Yeah, Asian. Oh yeah. Yeah, not to say that these people are all the time ugly and stuff like that, because you have a few horrible looking ones, and you would be amazed. And you would be amazed at their looks. You would be amazed. I'm telling you, like, wow, ew, you look like that? Yeah, some of them look up. They look up. I'll tell you that. But then again, amongst our people, you get a bunch of messed up looking people too. So yeah, you'd be like, oh, how can they be Down syndrome? Well, if you type in the Dutch word mongool in the Dutch, what do you get? You get Down syndrome people. This is Mongols. No, Mongol in Netherlands, Dutch. Here, Mongol in the English is Mongol, but in the Dutch is Mongol. And what do you get? These are Mongolian, but check this out. It says here, Schelden met mongool of autisties. Mensen moeten weten hoe kwetsend het is. Well, it's like this. If I translate it into the English, yeah, I'm not gonna go off topic too much because I already caught myself. Like I'm 19 minutes in and I'm already. Okay, this one didn't go as planned. Right, so this is Dutch, of course. So I'm gonna translate it into the English. Then you will see what it says. Mongol, right? Where is that thing? Oh, here. Sorry, man. Wow. I lost it. No, not this one. The whole page. It doesn't say mongoloid. It says Down syndrome person. Here. Here. Has a daughter with Down syndrome. But it's actually, it says here, wait. Check this out. Carlin Migo-Mertz has a daughter with Down syndrome and is a board member of the Upside of Down Foundation. She finds it offensive that the word mongool is now used inappropriately as a swear word. Well, back in the days, if you said mongool in the Dutch, mongool, it actually refers to Down syndrome people. Even in the movie Pulp Fiction, you have the mongoloid scene here. I'll put the link in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. I obviously already clicked it because I did make videos back in the days about this.
Retard from the fight.
Don't call me retard.
So, check this out. He says,
I think I cracked the rib.
Giving me oral pleasure?
I think I cracked the rib. Then she said, get this fucking disgusting shit, man. But anyway, giving me oral pleasure?
Oh, retard from the...
No, retard. Right, I think I cracked the rib. Basically, she says then, from what? To giving me oral pleasure? And then he said, no, retard. From the fight. Then she says,
Call me retard.
don't call me a retard.
My name is Bobby.
So he's acting like, like somebody that has a brain, messed up brain thing.
My name is Bobby.
Stop it. Fuckhead, I hate that mongoloid word.
What did she say? She says, shut up, fuckhead. I hate that mongoloid word. So the thing retard, in the Dutch, it actually still has the definition of the meaning, which goes to basically Asiatic people. Because back in the days, everybody knew that they were the children of Lot, which is Ammon and, no, actually Moab and Ammon. If I'm correct, Moab was first. And then Ammon was second. Because those were the children of incest. It's translated as music. Oh shit. So you see the software don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Fuckhead, I hate that
Shut up, fuckhead. I hate that mongoloid word. So what does the word retard actually go back to? Retard goes back to a mongoloid. That's what the word goes back to. And this old film, they wouldn't allow this film nowadays, but this old film shows you that. But I didn't get this off the film. When I heard it, I was like, hey, that's actually a Dutch word, man. It's actually mohol, if you put it into the Dutch. What is a mohol? No, I don't want that, man. Here, what is a mongool in the Dutch? In de betekenispersoon met het Down-syndroom of het syndroom van Down of trisom 21. Men mogooltje als kwetsend en ervaren door dood. Right, let me translate it into the English and then I'll go further because, I don't want to dwell on this, but yeah, I talked about it, so I can't stop talking. Sorry about that. In the meaning person with Down syndrome or trisom 21, the word mongool and mogooltje are experienced as hurtful and insulting. It is advisable to use a description such as person, child with Down syndrome, person / child with Down syndrome, or person with Down syndrome, child with Down syndrome. So yeah, basically it says here what? Here. Mongolian. No. It's not the country. It's actually the word, because if this is translated from the Dutch into the English. So literally the word Mongol in the Dutch it means Down syndrome person. Mongol means Down syndrome. This is not the land, Mongolia. No, I don't want you. Here, right. Here, retard, idiot. So let me translate that. Look at this one. It's a cuss word. It's a medical word. Someone with Down syndrome. This word. This is the dictionary, by the way. Wikitonary, whatever. Here. Check here. Mongol. So Mongol, it's changed into Mongolian. These are people that are called Mongolian, but it's actually the word Mongol, which is Down syndrome person. And then medically, someone with Down syndrome, usually as a diminutive form of Down syndrome. Diminutive, I don't know what that means. Swear word, cuss word, retarded person. I just showed you that in the movie. But you might think like, oh, that's the movie. There's actually a real etymology, a real origin from the word retard. Why they use it like that? Because it's called as a cuss word, retarded person, but it's pronounced Mongol. Here, from English, Mongol, what? Mongol, person with Down syndrome. All right. So now you know why Elon Musk has those eyes, because, let me see. This one is another one with a borderline Down syndrome, which is this one over here. Had that borderline Down syndrome. These came out a little bit better, but this one is a borderline, just like Elon Musk, also borderline. But she kind of grew out of it. I forgot her name. What's his name? What's her name? Yeah, I don't know their goddamn name, man. I think she's here now. She got taller, of course. Let me see. Yeah, here. I think the makeup is hiding a lot of that. I don't know. I don't think this one is it, man. This is Netherlands names. I don't want to dwell too long on this. Sorry about that. In Ariana or something? I don't know, man. Let me see. Ariana. This one? Yeah, this one. Right. She had those eyes when she was young, so you can, and also Down syndrome people have a certain type of head. Right. It says here, it is common for people with Down syndrome to have low muscle tone throughout the body. No. They have basically flatter type heads. They have this wide head, yeah. Down syndrome people, wider heads. They have funny shaped what? Similar shaped, yeah. What heads? Anyway, you know what they look like, man. You know what they look like, right? That's why you have, like, Asian people also have this type of head. They have that type of head, like round, Back in the days, they used to call it a panhead or something like that, a pannenhoofd. Yeah, I'm not trying to make fun of him. I'm just telling you what it is, what these words go back to. You know, it's about the truth. You know, they have these type of heads. You know, their head is like that, and the eyes. But this is basically borderline Down syndrome because it's an incest baby. All of them were incest babies. Yeah, let that sink in, because they do those type of things. These so-called elites, they do things like that. And that's the same thing about Elon Musk. He's also one of them. Also an incest baby. His father and his mother probably are brother and sister or something like that. Probably from from one father and two different mothers, or from one mother and two different fathers. You know, right? So they have sister or their sisters, which is against the scriptures, as you can read Leviticus 18 and also Leviticus chapter 20. But these are the things that the Hamites were doing in the land, and yeah, the Lord said, put them to death. So enough of that. Let me go back here because I'm already 31 minutes deep talking about that, as usual. So right now, this is the book of, let me see, what did I click away here? Leviticus, okay, cool. Now this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 19, verse. I'll start at one. Titled, Cities of Refuge for Murderers. When Yahweh thy power had cut off the nations whose land Yahweh thy power giveth thee, and thou succeedest them, and dwellest in their cities, and in their houses, thou shalt separate 3 cities for thee in the midst of thy land, which Yahweh thy power giveth thee to possess it. Thou shalt prepare